Y'all don't want to admit it. Y'all don't want to motherfucking admit it. But Errol Spence fans, y'all know Errol Spence was getting his motherfucking ass whooped in those first 6 motherfucking rounds. And I'm going to tell you how I know and how everybody else know that Errol Spence was getting his ass beat. Look at Keith Thurman. Immediately after that fight, Keith Thurman calls out Errol Spence. Congrats. But there is no truth until you see one time. Now, for 2 motherfucking years, Keith Thurman been quiet about. Look how scared Keith Thurman look. Keith Thurman is so afraid of Errol Spence. That's before the Kell Brook fight. How do you go from fear? I'm talking about straight up afraid of Errol Spence. He's ducking him like he ducking a motherfucking paternity test to see if he's the father or not. You duck Errol Spence for 2 years. You're afraid to mention this dude's name. But as soon as he defeats Kell Brook, motherfucker, you John Gotti, you motherfucking Al Capone on Twitter. You calling Errol Spence out talking about ain't no truth till you see one time. Woo, woo, woo. You gotta see one time. Motherfucker done got bold. Done grew his chest all out. Beating on his chest. Shit. So how do you go from beating on your motherfucking chest to scared as a church mouse within minutes after that Kell Brook fight? I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you motherfucking why. He believes Errol Spence got exposed by Kell Brook. And like I said, y'all Errol Spence fans don't want to admit that shit. But Kell Brook was laying those hands. He was giving Errol Spence that work in those first 6 rounds before that eye injury. Y'all need to go ahead. Go ahead and admit that shit. Stop lying. Stop lying to your motherfucking self. Because Keith Thurman, yeah, he seen it. He motherfucking saw it. That's why he called out Errol Spence. He believes Errol Spence sweet, that he's wearing that sweet-ass perfume on him, and he smelled that shit. He like, if Kell Brook can do some good things, shit, on one time, I got a lot of power. Imagine what I can do to Errol Spence. But we shall see, man. I ain't going to jump to no conclusions. I'm still picking Errol Spence to beat Keith Thurman if they fight. But you guys let me know what y'all think. Do you believe Keith Thurman believes that Kell Brook exposed Errol Spence? I believe he believes so. He believed that Kell Brook exposed Errol Spence. You guys let me know what y'all think. Did Kell Brook expose Errol Spence in Keith Thurman's eyes? Drop me a comment, hit that like button, and subscribe. I'm out.